Top business story of the day, Sergio Marchionne, the former chief executive officer of Fiat Chrysler, has died. Jameson Berkow is joining us from B&M Bloomberg with more on this story. We were just chatting about this man, his character,
just a couple days ago,
how he had stepped down.
Yeah, well, now, of course, we know why, of course, he's not going to be returning to his position. He spent decades in Canada, of course. It's important to stress. There was even, actually, we spoke to Jerry Dias, the head of the largest auto workers union, the other day about his legacy, and he talked about how in union contract negotiations, at one point, Marchionne took his passport out of his breast pocket, threw it on the table, and said, "I'm a Canadian. What do you think? I'm going to mess with the Canadian operations?" And there was that kind of, straightforward, blunt attitude that came to define him. He would take risks. He would say the things that CEOs would never say, like Canada is a guppy in shark-infested waters, to try and warn the country about our competitiveness being eroded. This was a guy who lived by the words of Ernest Hemingway very closely, that there is no nobility, in comparing yourself and feeling superior to your fellow man. True nobility is comparing yourself and being superior to your former self. He was always about self-improvement, doing better, and never, ever giving up. And that is, I imagine, how he will be remembered across the world now.
Yeah, you'll be gauging all of that reaction as it comes in this morning. Thanks so much, Jameson.